Ice cream lovers, Steve Christensen is my name. Just enjoying a bit of pineapple Dole Whip down here at the old Scoop School facility. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to talk a little bit about putting your soft serve machine to sleep. Before I do that though, I do want to thank our episode sponsor, Lockheed Vanilla, based right here in the STL, a 100-year-old company, 4th generation now, rolling in to crushing those beans and slowly percolating them and getting the best out of the vanilla extract. Lockheed Vanilla, their link is down below. Thank you very much for your episode sponsorship. Okay, so everyone who has a soft serve machine, it doesn't matter what type of soft serve machine you have, you don't want to keep this thing running throughout the night. You may be signing off in the store 10, 11 o'clock at night, and basically you don't want this compressor to keep on. It'll increase your power bill. It'll basically over-manipulate, over-freeze your product. So most soft serve machine manufacturers have some sort of recommendation as to what you do in the evenings. So we're going to go over a couple of them because it is important. There are some things that you need to really kind of keep an eye on so far as the quality of your product. So this is a Taylor unit, and we'll pop the lids off here. You can see that in every soft serve machine you've got what's called, now again most places call them different things. This might be called a mixed inlet regulator, it might be a carburetor, it might be a flow tube. And there's one in each of these barrels. I've got my Dole product on my right hand side here and some nice vanilla soft serve on the left. Now, in the bottom of this tube is a hole that allows the product to go from the hopper down into the barrel and freeze. The hole in these flow valves, I'm going to call them, are static. So they're just basically one hole, but you can get some rotational products that basically can, I forget the term right now. It'll come to me. Anyway. This particular unit has a static hole in it, and when we put it to sleep at night, we are going to basically turn it upside down. We don't want the machine to keep freezing overnight. So what you'll do is with a glove, it can get a little bit messy. We'll start with this side actually, Madeline, if you can see. So I'm going to take the cap off the top, because it has a cap here, and then I'm going to basically pick this up and rotate it down. Pick it up, roll it over and put it back in the same hole. And you can see right here, this hole is where the mix drops into when it's making soft serve. When you flip this flow valve, there's no hole on the bottom, so it stops liquid mix going into the barrel. I generally do the vanilla first because when I do the other side here, if I get a little bit of vanilla in it, it won't matter too much. Again, I'm just going to pick it up, flip it over, drop it back in. There's my flow hole right there. So what that does is it stops mix going into the cylinder, the freezing cylinder, and it allows the machine to go on standby. So when we go to the front of the machine here, I've got a freeze setting here. This is my standby. So I'll hit this, I'll hit it on this side as well. And now my machine's going into refrigerator mode, meaning that it won't keep the product frozen overnight. The compressor won't keep kicking on. It'll basically only keep that product now for about 38 to 40 degrees. And that's the process of closing up a machine or putting it to sleep on this type of machine. You have some machines where that happens automatically. So if you don't pull on the handle for a period of time, it'll say, are we going to sleep? Are we not? Maybe we are. I'll maybe have a bit of a snooze. But one eye open. And then another 45 minutes goes by and it's like, well, no one's here, now I'm going to put myself to sleep. Now the trouble with that is that if you don't block off the valve in the hopper, you're going to get liquid mix coming down through the barrel. It will fill or flood the barrel. In that type of machine, you actually need to pull out in the morning about 16 ounces of liquid mix in a cup. You can pour it back in the top, which will give you a little bit more space in the freezing cylinder for overrun. You can't just let these barrels flood up all the way and then try and freeze them again. You get a very tacky, chewy product and you need that space for overrun. So it's an important process to put your machine to sleep. You really do need to follow manufacturer's instructions because not only will it help you save power, it'll actually help you save product and have a much better product. So if you're a soft serve person out there, look, we get this all the time. more soft serve videos. So look, we're trying to do the right thing by you. We love soft serve. If you've got a soft serve process, look, leave a couple of lines down here. Do you put your machine to sleep at night? How do you put your machine to sleep at night? Do you read it a little bit of a story? Good night, Mix. Good night, Oreos. Good night, machine. Anyway, just a bit of silliness at the end of the video. Leave us a comment. We love your comments. And if you have any other questions about the ice cream industry, about soft serve in particular, we'd love to help you out. Leave a comment down below, smash the like button, hit subscribe, keep on scooping. See you in the next one. Good night, Mix. Good night, Oreos. Good night, machine.